Hello, this is the Alien Wicked, and this is.
The Ducky Gwen.
I hope you all had a good Christmas.
Same.
So, what did you get for Christmas? I'm just wondering.
For this Christmas, I got a pair of arm warmers, and then I got some eyebrow razors, a
Eyebrow
couple
rate.
of
Oh, yeah, because you. Yeah.
eyebrow razors. They help to sculpt your eyebrows to the desired effect.
Oh, interesting. Cool.
Yes, and I got a couple of boxes of makeup brushes.
Oh, lucky duck.
Best part about it is they are both 100% vegan and cruelty free. Honestly, I don't know who would test makeup brushes on animals, but okay then.
Yeah.
And I have something called Pride Beauty Ageless Hand and Arm Cream Duo. So the Ageless Hand Cream is the one you put on your hands, and as for the Pride Beauty Ageless Upper Arm Cream, apparently you have to put it on your upper arm rather than your lower arm. The
The
lower arm is closer to
they're
your
the
hand, but eh, you know.
forearms. Okay. That
Yep,
sounds interesting.
yep, and last but not least, I got a tablet, which is
Oh,
very
cool.
nice.
Cool.
Yes, and not many people notice, but I did first get a tablet back in 2019,
Yeah.
though I unfortunately broke it within a few hours upon getting it via
Oh,
provoked rage. It's for
road
a
rage.
dumb reason, really, but I had a hard time setting up the Wi-Fi for it,
Oh,
and
shite.
in a fit of provoked rage, I threw it across the room and then I threw it outside.
Oh,
Yeah, then
damn.
yeah, I bought it for myself off of Wish for
Oh, yeah,
seventy
that's
dollars.
for $100.
$70. It was close to 70. So
Oh,
basically, that was close to $70 down the toilet.
oh man, that's gotta suck a pair.
It did. As a result, I wouldn't get another tablet for another 4 years, and
Because
then
of COVID.
yes, if you put it that way. But yet,
Yeah.
I got lucky enough this Christmas to get a new tablet. This time around, it's a more updated model as opposed to the previous one. In
Oh,
hindsight,
good.
what happened with the previous one was that it was an already outdated model, so that could explain why the Wi-Fi would not work on that particular
Yeah.
tablet.
Yes.
Because I was able to set up Wi-Fi on all my other devices, mainly phones, without any issue up until that fateful tablet. So it's quite
Yeah.
confusing and beyond my comprehension as to why that is, but
I understand completely. I've been through that situation. Oy vey.
you too?
Yep. Many times. Oh man. That's why the next night we're talking about crystals is because it helps with anger management. Spoiler alert, people.
Oop, spoilers. Secret word of the
Yeah,
day is spoilers.
yeah.
Ah, all right.
Okay, so what did I get? I got
Yes.
socks, some PJs. I just have to check what I got here. And yeah, I'm just checking here. I got a water bottle, which I'm going to use for basketball on Thursday night. Face masks, not the COVID kind, the beauty kind for spa days.
Cool, cool.
Emery boards, a pink
Nice.
cane,
Oh, sweetness.
a chocolate Santa unless I get hungry. a toothbrush. Well, the best damn thing in the world when you have a potty mouth like me. Uh, Colgate, also important when you have a potty mouth. Some, this looks interesting. A pen with different colors.
Ooh, lovely. I used to have one of those.
Lip balm or lip gloss, I think it is. Lip balm.
Nice.
And those weaving bracelets. A
Sweet.
notepad, like the kind of detectives use. Then
Sweetness.
I showed you my crystals. I also got a pair of two pairs of sunglasses actually, because someone else gave me another pair of sunglasses as well. Then I got this
Sweet.
deck of Calm which is from Calm Club. Looked
Lovely.
them up, and that's important to me. And then I got my crystals to expand my crystal collection.
Ooh, lovely. Can you describe what the crystals are in the next episode?
Yes, I will do that. And then I got an Amazon gift card, a rose,
Cool.
wallet, like a goth rose wallet.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and I got an Amazon card, and Amazon's being a wiener with me. I'll tell you what I ultimately ended up having to get from Amazon, which was what I wanted, but it was not what I wanted at this second because as you probably know, I'm back with my ex, and I was trying to get him something special.
Aw.
Yeah, he he's actually a pretty good guy if you get to know him. I just wasn't in the right headspace at the time, but anyways,
It happens. It
yeah.
happens.
But
I'm
anyway,
I'm very glad
uh,
that things worked out between you two. Really, I am.
me too. So anyway, here is what I got from Amazon. Getting from Amazon, I should say.
Ooh.
Uh, okay. I'm gauging my septum, meaning my stretching my septum slightly, not to a point where it's a double zero or like some people's ears. If you know what I mean, like those big
Of
holes.
course. Of course.
I'm just going to do the 4 small sizes, have a slightly bigger hole than what I have now. Then I got some earrings, not gauged, some siren head action figures.
Oh,
Also,
lovely.
I got I'll mention this one, a crystal bracelet, which I'll mention later on. It's Saturday. And a siren head is
Sundays.
real flag that I created. You can create your own flag, which is pretty
Oh,
interesting.
nice.
Customized flags, add your own text and logo and personal and photo. And I put Siren Head on there.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice.
Yeah, I put Siren Head is real on there because there was a couple of instances where I have seen him.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I believe you told me about those times.
Yeah.
Those are really, really fun stories. Fun
Yeah,
and true,
they're
may I add.
they're true. They're true as they can come. Anyways, I also from other people I got face paint, as you probably saw on my
Oh,
Discord.
yes. Oh,
Yeah, I
yes.
got some face paint sponges. I used a couple of those a couple of times, and a mindfulness coloring book. Uh,
Oh,
I do
wow.
have a fiery temper too. Don't worry about that.
Believe it or not, I also have a fiery temper at times.
Yes,
So I
at times.
relate.
Yep. So that's important to note. And then, surprisingly, from my work, I was paid $300
Three
for
hundred
doing.
dollars?
Yeah, I went overtime. Let's say you know how we go overtime on this sometimes,
Yes, yes. I know the feeling. I totally relate with that as well. I tend to be
but
pretty bad with
it,
money myself. So yeah.
the more time you do with your work, the more usually this is how it goes. You usually get more money. If you take more time to do it, you're doing a better job at it.
Yes. Ironically, not a lot of people like working overtime, even though it pays more, but granted, I'm guilty of not liking it myself, but I acknowledge the fact that
I
it pays
love
more.
it.
That's why I do it. That's why I do it.
I love it. Personally, I love it. So, what did your friends give you for Christmas?
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention more of what I got. Yes, I
Yep.
also got a Tommy Hilfiger backpack. It's really black and it's slightly bigger than the other one I got for Christmas last year. The one I got for
Cool.
Christmas last year was purple and had glitter on the outside of it, but
Oh,
this one
cool.
I could fit more stuff in there than I can with the previous bag. So I'm going to be using that for the year and hopefully it stays intact past 2024. And I also got a couple of bottles of peppermint lotion. They're basically small enough to use on your hand. I'm going to try to use it as long as possible, make them last longer.
Yep.
In fact, I think I'm going to smell one right now. Oh, great. Oh no, I
This.
can't. It's sealed. Ah,
Oh, damn.
right. Oh
Just.
well, I'll just do it off camera. Ugh, but yeah, not only did I get those, but I also got Kit Kat minis.
Kit Kat
Mini?
minis are good.
Yes, they are. And from my mother, I got a pack of dusted truffles from a company called Meyer. They
Oh,
are good. I love them. I did get a bit
awesome.
carried away yesterday with them because they're so good. It was a small
Yeah.
thing, but still good nonetheless.
Yeah. I also.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm getting a for the new year because of the advent of the $300. My tattoo was $300 that I
Three
was
hundred
going to get.
dollars.
Three, not
That is a
300,
great deal.
300. Yep.
That is money well worth spent.
Yes, and I will show you what the tattoo looks like later on this week. Anyways,
Cool.
the tattoo is worth $300 of work, so I got $300 worth of my ass busting.
All
So,
right.
and it's going to continue like that because after that, I'm getting a laptop as well.
Oh, sweetness.
Yes.
Awesome.
So maybe we could do a D&D campaign. I'm not joking about that.
Sweetness. I would love to do that. That would be so cool.
Yes.
That would be
You know
cool.
more how to be a dungeon master. I can do the fanciful part, but you know how to get the people in and stuff.
Yes. I only managed to get one in so far. Might have
You can
crushed your
try
heart.
me if you want. Don't edit this out. You can try me for one because I'm all for D&D.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm not joking. I am all for D&D.
Yeah, D&D is cool. D&D sadly got a bad rep in the past for being associated with Satanism when in fact, get this, Dungeons and Dragons was created by a Christian. Spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
that's okay. I don't mind just as long as it's a good entertainment game. I
It
want to play
is.
that. If he, yeah. So that's one goal for 2024 is
Yes.
to start playing D&D because that's been on my bucket list and it's been itching like a fresh tattoo. Then I'm getting my tattoo sometime in the early new year, like next month or my birthday. Then I'm gonna hope to get a laptop, work on a graphic novel. I'm working on trying to get into the Waddies again, like the Wattpad Waddies.
Oh, yes, of course. It's
Yes, so
been a
that's
while since
very,
I've been on Wattpad, so my mind is a bit
yeah.
rusty on that, but I plan to get on
Oh,
it again.
mine's fresh on that. I'm still on. I'm always on it, forever on it. But I'm working towards that, getting a story ready for the Waddies, as well as I'm trying to get a graphic novel out, laptop, and
Cool.
of course try to get the tattoo ASAP, as well as trying to work on
Awesome.
my, excuse my language, you can bleep this out, PTSD. I have to work on that.
Yes, that's one of the most important things to do for your mental health is to work on your PTSD and any other mental health issues that you may have. That goes for anybody with PTSD and any other mental health issues. Like, for
Yes, I know that.
example, I have a form of OCD which causes me to pull off hair from parts of my body, which includes
Oh, I used
head
to
hair,
have that.
eyebrow hair, and lash hair, as well as other parts of my body that I'm not going to mention on here.
Oh, I've done that too. Oh, yeah. That's a painful one.
It
Says the
is,
horse didn't do anything else like tattoos and piercings, and isn't going to engage in stretching her septum. This one hurts trying to pull out. Oh, it hurts, man.
it does. It does. Because
Freaking
tattoos do
hurts.
involve needles. It- it-
Tattoos, I don't mind. Needles, I don't mind. Piercings, I don't mind. Gauging, I don't mind, just as long as I don't go too far, which I'm not.
right.
But these are all things I'm doing for the new year. And I'm planning on getting a second or third tattoo in the new year as well later on when it's about around this time next year.
That is awesome. I bet you're looking forward to that.
And I'm also trying to get another piercing in as well.
Oh, sweetness.
Yes, this will be the nose this time. Not the septum, the inner nose, but the nose proper.
There's one of those cute piercings out there where it kind of looks like petals from a flower. I've seen it on at least a couple of girls that I've encountered.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. And frankly, they are very cute. Eh, very cute. I wish I could have one of those type of piercings on my septum.
On your nose, not the septum part. Or is it
Right.
the septum?
Like the septum that's like, the one where you have the philtrum. The basically that's the septum. I plan to have
Yeah,
down there.
okay. Yes, now I know what you're talking about. The one I'm yanking at now.
Right, right, right.
The inner nose, as
Yes.
it's sometimes called.
Yes. So my New Year's resolution for 2024 would be to, well, not pressure myself too much into fulfilling resolutions for 2024. I'm going to be
Yes,
focusing
same here.
on my managing my OCD, of course, my form of it
Yep.
being trichotillomania, as well
What is it
as
called?
physical, yes.
Okay.
So, in a way, those eyebrow razors will help with that goal, assuming that I leave my eyebrows alone. So that way I'm not tweezing them
Yes.
out or pulling them out. I could sculpt them instead of having to pull out any eyebrow hair. So that
Oh,
would
that was
help.
wonderful.
I've never used an eyebrow razor before, so this should be pretty interesting to try. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah. Also, I'm trying to work on my anger as well. Just
Same here,
anger
same here.
proper, not because of the PTSD, as I like to call it, the piss off. Sometimes I call it the
Yes.
piss off PTSD because what does it do to you? Ticks you off.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yep.
I've known plenty of people like that. My own
Who've
grandmother,
had the
may God
PTSD?
rest her soul. Yeah, she may have. I suspect that she had some form of it, but I can't really confirm. But she used to. Basically, I had to walk on eggshells half of the time when I was growing up. And again, when I moved out of her place, I wasn't the only one that moved out of her place, for the record. I moved out with both my mom and brother, but that's beside
Oh,
the
you
point.
did too?
She sometimes,
Because of the
yeah, she sometimes came to visit during the day, but the anger management issues weren't as bad that time. But yeah, but
anger
those
management?
the type of PTSD that you're talking about, the piss off kind, that can negatively
I
affect others
call
as
it
well.
the piss off. Any kind of PTSD
Yes,
is the piss off to me.
yes, absolutely.
Because it really, what does it do? It'll piss you off. Like this
Yes,
morning,
yes.
forgot to, last night, I forgot to shave my nails down, and must have scratched myself during a nightmare.
Oh
Then had
my.
in my hair, and then I had to first cut the nails off, not completely off, but you know what I mean. And
Yes,
then I
yes.
had to get a new haircut, which I'll show you before you go on your campaign
Sounds good.
or after your campaign. Just message me when it's done, and I'll try to wake up. So I had to get
Alrighty.
another haircut. So the one side can't grow as long because I would be afraid of this happening again.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Pretty unimaginable if you ask me.
Yeah, it's pretty aggravating. I don't like. I know which ones I have: comorbid, complex, normal PTSD, if there is such a thing, as well as I have this dissociative PTSD when sometimes something happens and it's like, is it for real, or is the universe playing with me?
I'm pretty sure we've all been at that part of life where we feel that the universe is messing with us.
Yeah,
It's specifically the
universe.
case with autistic people, as well as those with other mental illnesses like OCD, as well
Yep,
as those that have been in the front lines of the military. Yeah, that
that's
stuff is hard to
PTSD.
shake off. It really is.
I have been in the front lines, but I wasn't a soldier. I was just a little baby, and I was born in the wrong country at the time.
Yes, you guys were going through a major war at that time,
Yeah,
from what I
that
understand.
was not my freaking fun. That was not
Mm,
2 years of sheer not fun.
nope, not fun at all. It's no fun
Uh,
at all. No fun. I'm
not
just quoting the Sex Pistols here.
beeping fun.
Nope. Ever get the feeling you've been cheated? Good night. Wow. Oh, the things I learned from watching music documentaries. You tend to
Yeah,
imitate some of the things that musicians say that really stick out with you. It's crazy.
really?
Yes, I've been watching music documentaries since the young age of, believe it or not, 8 years old. Back when MTV Classic was still known as VH1 Classic.
Yes.
And there's a lot of music documentaries that I've watched that included countdown shows. There are
I
some moments
love
from those
those, especially in
documentaries.
the New Year, the countdown shows.
I believe the countdown shows I'm talking about is where they count down standout moments from a year
Oh, I love
or
those.
from different eras of music, if you will.
Yeah, I like that. Still, too, that's pretty good. Top 10 most best whatever, right?
Right. Believe it or not, VH1 used to air those countdown shows, back when I was younger, back when it's still somewhat centered around music. And they had those shows called the I Love series. They talk
I
about
love.
events from older moments in pop culture history. I used to really love those, but sadly, VH1 nowadays airs a bunch of reality trash, which made me not
Oh,
watch it anymore, which is sad
yeah,
because
the
growing up,
reality.
it was such a good
Gosh.
channel, too.
Yep,
Dang it, Time Warner Media.
yep.
What is wrong?
I also love Daria.
Yes, that
Have you
one's good.
ever heard of that? Is
Yes, yes.
good.
I've learned in recent years that Daria was a spin-off of Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yes, it
know that.
was. It was. She was featured in a few episodes of Beavis and Butthead prior to her
Oh,
getting her own show.
really? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I've only learned about that
This is the girl
online.
with the long hair and the glasses, and she speaks in monotone.
Yes. And she has a friend
Holy
named Jane.
Jane?
Yes. The girl with the choppy black hair wearing the red
Yeah, that's
coat.
Jane.
Yes, her. Yes, her.
And her sister's name, I can't. Just watched it, and I can't remember what it was. Uh,
Well, it's been a while since I've watched the show, so yeah.
yeah, I just watched it a few days ago, and I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, but I almost forgot the
Yes,
sister's name.
absolutely.
I don't know what the sister's name is.
I believe it was Gretchen, and she was the ginger-haired younger
She's
one.
ginger haired, but I think it was. Can't remember the name of it. Just let me look that up.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Sister. Let's see. I know Quinn.
There
Quinn
we go. It's Quinn. Yes, that's it. Quinn.
Morgendorfer. And let's see
Yes.
what the name of Daria meaning.
Okay.
Possessing goodness, both the Persian royal name and the sardonic MTV character.
Nice.
And it means possessing goodness. Daria is the female version of Darius, who was the king of Persia, who was defeated by what do you call it? Alexander the Great.
Ah. Wow, that is a fascinating piece of history right there.
Yep.
Love it. I love that. So basically, Daria is the feminine name for Darius. Oh my.
Yep. I had a funny feeling it was Darius. Yeah. Daria, Darius. So there's
Oh.
something from my culture you didn't know about.
And now I do.
Yep. So Darius was defeated by Alexander the Great. I have used to watch that movie obsessively when I was a kid because it featured some of my ancestors, which I will talk to you about.
Yes, yes, of course, by all means.
Empire. I may have told you about this, but Bactria, which was almost borderlining on Tibet,
Ooh.
Himalayas, yeah. That's why I go around with a septum piercing.
Oh,
Also, they
cool.
got India, Pakistan, some of Central Asia. They
Okay.
also have Iran. They had Iraq at one point, which would have been Babylon at the time.
Ah, okay, cool.
And then the Tibetan Empire. They ranged from the Tibet to China, all the way to India and beyond, west beyond Afghanistan, which is also my ancestors, and India, which are also my ancestors, as well as the Bay of Bengal.
Right.
True fact.
Sure, an
Chan,
amazing
even
fact that
the
is.
Chan, I don't know what Chang'an is. Tang Dynasty city, which is part of the Silk Road. Also, my ancestors were Uyghur.
Cool.
I'm not being a smart ass. That they're an actual ethnic group. The Turkic people that live in Central Asia and East Asia. Sometimes they make their rounds into Europe. They
Cool.
usually live in Xinjiang, China, and is officially recognized as Chinese ethnic minorities, though they don't really like these people in China for some reason. They don't like, they think, okay, let's see, Taklamakan Desert, which means, literally means that you go in but you don't go out.
Ooh. So basically, once you go in that region, you're trapped there forever until the day you die.
Or unless you find a way to get the hell out.
As an
It,
escape, of
it,
course.
yeah, it's a desert, but
Oh.
get in and you'll never get out. I was right. Taklamakan, it means you go in, but you don't go out.
Oh my.
Yeah, so that's a real it's a beautiful desert, but I wouldn't want to be in the middle of it because I'd be cursing and swearing trying to find my way out of it.
I can only imagine how hot it got there. Like for real, because
Yes,
don't normally deserts get like over 100 degrees Fahrenheit?
yeah, that's true.
Dang.
And then it says the Mongols, the Tibetans, and various Turkic policies, the Uyghurs gradually started being Islamized, which means converted to Islam. Most Uyghurs, which are a derivative of modern day Turkish people,
Oh
are
wow.
Muslim since the 16th century, and that religion had played a role in that. There also, and I have Uyghur in them because in me because of the Russia part. There's no, that's Australia. I don't have that. I have Saudi Arabia in me, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kurdistan, Turkey. I know I have in me, Russia. I know, and the same with Saudi Arabia. So there might be a little more Turkic people in me than you would think.
Oh
So
my.
that's interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, and most of them have the ones that stayed in the ancestral homeland, which is Xinjiang, have been more or less, what is it, detained in the internment camps, which is another fancy form of concentration camps because they think they're, you can bleep this word out.
Oh my gosh.
And the same thing with the Chechens in Russia. They think they're bleep it out, please, this word, because no one needs to hear this word.
My.
And it's like, no freaking way are any of some of my ethnic groups have been stereotyped as that, but I that's the only bomb I use is the F. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yes.
And I
On my own private
would,
time, I also use the F bomb and the S bomb and the D
yep,
bomb, any other type of bomb, but I try to limit my usage of them as much as possible.
I try to do that
Cause
myself, which is another New Year's resolution. Try not to swear.
yes, basically, swearing is like junk food. You should do it sparingly.
Yes, that's true.
That is according to the food
Of
pyramid.
the food pyramid, yes. I try
Yeah.
to be sparing with my junk food too and
Yes.
my
The food
swearing.
food pyramid teaches us to use junk food sparingly and any other foods like grain and fruits and vegetables more often. Though some people are calling for grains to not be used as often. In fact, they want to put it in the same realm as junk food.
You're kidding,
For
right?
I'm not. I actually learned about this in recent days that
Oh,
that apparently
no.
grain is bad for you just as much as junk food is, but yeah. I still
How?
eat bread.
Wonder.
Fairly, there's been a link to cancer and other health issues in regards to whole grains or something like that, but before we go off on a tangent, let's continue on with another topic or what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know any other topics, so we're gonna sign off here, and you might have your DM. So DM people, not the other one. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, Dungeon Master
Dungeon Master. So I will say this now. Feel free to subscribe, like the
video.
button, like the video and our content, like the bell button if you want
Yes.
to hear of more of our videos, as well as do enjoy subscribe button, and we'll
Yes.
see you soon.
Yes. See you soon, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Hope you had a
Bye.
lovely Christmas and a happy new year. Toot
Yep.
toot.